you thanks for the small things, but expect so many big things. So God, I thank you.
Who has your back when things get tough? Who has your back when life gets rough? God, knowing that God gave his son for us, the least we can do is be grateful.
I done got distracted and left my freaking my phone in the buggy. I was pushing you know how you put your phone in the car sometimes, and you pushing around, and I ended up leaving it in the buggy, pushing it, and then realized I had till I was about to get out the parking lot, and some people got it. They were looking like, I hear a phone ringing. And it was mine, and I was here lifting that buggy, but she's like, give it to him.
Let me tell y'all something. That's what happens when you get distracted. And I think in today's world, even before all the craziness is going on in the world today happen, you know, but more in today's world, we allow things to distract us that shouldn't distract us. We allow things to cause us to move in ways and change our moods that shouldn't do that. And I know that I'm guilty of that. One of the things that has been that I'm guilty of allowing to change me is when I feel like I've been used. Like, I don't like to be used. And when I feel that way, I'm any situation that happens with me, I always go to God and be like, Lord, is this the way I make you feel? Because if I make you feel this way, I'm sorry. Like, I'm gonna change that, because I don't want you to feel the way I feel. I don't want you to feel the hurt, the disappointment, the anger, the frustration that I feel right now. And I don't want you to feel like I'm using you only for benefits. I want you to know that I love you whether you bless me or not. So I think I'm continuously working on that. That's not something that's easy, because when you constantly feel used, it's the worst feeling in the world. It's like when you constantly feel used, it's the worst feeling in the world. And you just have to, I'm one of those people who I have to say something to the person if I feel a certain way about something, because I can't hold it in. Like, you will see it all over my face, and I'm working on my facial expressions and all that stuff too, because that I don't want everything to show on my face how I feel. Some feelings I want to keep at bay because it's not worth expressing, but some things I do want to address. So, but it's just it's hard. It's hard, you know. You're trying to do the right thing and be the person that you know God is calling you to be, and when you feel like people take advantage of that, it makes you withdraw from people. It makes you not want to deal with people. Especially, well, for me anyway, I can't speak for anybody else. For me, it pulls me away from people. It makes me not want to deal with people. It makes me not want to be a part of their lives and not want them a part of mine, when I feel like you don't respect me the same way that I respect you. I feel when I feel like somebody expects something of me that they won't give themselves, that makes me angry. You know what I'm saying? So I'm only human, and this is something that everybody deals with. I'm pretty sure every day somebody's probably dealing with the same thing that I'm dealing with now. But I think we just have to learn that we don't have to, it's not our responsibility to save everybody. It's not our responsibility to be there for everybody. And we don't have to feel guilty for not being there for everybody. And I have a serious problem with that.
Because I used to say, I used to be guilty of saying like, oh, I can't wait till I get rich because I'm going to take care of my family, or I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And I feel like, one, you got to know your family. And with that being said, like, you know, you can take care of your family, and they're going to appreciate it. Or, you know, either two, you got a family that's going to suck you dry if they know that you got money and they know you're going to do it. They're going to suck you dry. So you got to know the type of family that you got. But even as being a Christian, like, I still don't feel like it's your responsibility to try to save everybody, because I'm not God. That's God's job. I'm not trying to save everybody. So, and then two, like, you got to make sure that you're good. You got to make sure you're in a good mental space. You got to make sure that you're in a good financial space before you make somebody else's burden yours. And when I mean, sometimes you can try to help people and you're not even in a financial position to help them, and then you're end up being in a bind. Then now you got to think about, okay, can they help me? Okay, now where I'm going to get the help from? Because now I gotta pray that God makes a way. You know, which He's gonna make a way all the time. It may not be when we need it, but it's just a point. Like, sometimes
when we want it.
When we want it, yeah. But people, us as individuals on earth, we're supposed to be vessels from Him. I feel like that's my thoughts, and we should want to help each other. But at the same time, you can't let people suck you dry. You can't let people Because some people know that, you know, oh, this person right here they gonna do this, they gonna do that, they gonna make sure that, you know, they can get whatever they want to get from you, and that you're gonna do it. They know that you're going to pick up the slack. So, you know, just be mindful of that, and don't, you know, just know who you're dealing with, know who you can help, who you can't help, and all that.
And like for me, it's kind of opposite, because not opposite, but one thing that you said is like, I know that you can't definitely never put yourself in a financial burden to where you trying to take care of somebody else's stuff, and then you end up losing out on your bills. Like, you can't pay your bills, or you can't provide food for your children, or you can't do something. Don't ever do that, ever. But sometimes, even when you have a little bit, you'll be able to bless somebody a lot. That the little bit that you have, that little extra that you have to bless somebody, I believe you should do that.
Extra, like if you got extra.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Little extra. I ain't talking about like if you. I'm not saying if you know you struggling and you gonna try to go ahead. That ain't gonna work. Like, how two struggling? Y'all just gonna be struggling together. But when you know, when you have a little extra and you can help somebody, do that. But don't put yourself in a situation to where,
or you know, like, try to help in another way. Like, if you know you don't have the money, or you know, I really can't do it, then you just be like, okay, I can't help you financially, but is there any other way I can help you? Like, I can't do that right now, but is there anything else I can do? You know, because sometimes you may feel like you got to give a person money to help them, when it could be something, it could be a conversation, resources or something, you know what I'm saying? So it don't always have to be money, but, you know, the point I was making, like, just again, like, just be helpful. And I'm helpful. We're sometimes I feel like we're over helpful. Oh, like you're over the top helpful, to where it'll bite you. But help people if you can, you know what I'm saying? But just don't get used. Like, you don't get used by nobody.
That's the biggest thing for me, is just, I guess that's the main thing that I had to say, was just help people, but don't be used. Yeah. Don't allow yourself, especially, it's when you first start to help somebody and you see that they're using you, okay, you be like, okay, I get it now. I see how you moving.
And you gotta
don't even just know that you did your best. Yeah. And just don't worry about it no more. You just can't. You know how they are, so you know you can't help them in that way no more. That's just the way it is. That's the way you're gonna have to look at things from now on.
And if you do that, if you do find yourself doing it and they do you wrong again, like, you can't get mad at them. You can't get mad at nobody but yourself, because you allowed it. Like, you have to know who you're dealing with. Like, you have to know, okay, I said last time that, you know, I wasn't gonna do blah 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 no more, and I end up doing it again. Okay, well, that's on you. You know what I mean? And
sadly, it's true. Like, I've had to put myself and my emotions and everything in check before, and I've had to realize that, you know, I know how somebody is, so why am I gonna keep putting myself in a situation to where my feelings getting hurt? And that's one of the reasons why I pull myself away from a lot of people, is because I get tired of my feelings being hurt. If I'm giving you respect and I'm respecting your emotions, your feelings, your life, everything, if you can't give me that same thing, then I know that I can't deal with you like that, because we ain't on the same page. We ain't thinking the same. We ain't thinking that we ain't finna use each other. If we're not thinking that we gonna help each other, then we ain't thinking that all together. That's just the way I feel about it. My opinion, my thoughts. And that's the way I'm gonna live my life. Like, I'm gonna be there for the people that I can be there for, and if I see that it's out of my realm, then I'm gonna pray for them and let God help them, because I'm not finna try to help everybody. I'm not gonna take on everybody's burdens or everybody's responsibility. It's not mine. I got my own. I'm trying to live my life, and I'm trying to do better, and I'm trying to, you know, just grow in Christ and my faith and all of that. And when things like that happen, that can mess with your faith. It can make you feel like, dang, I'm trying to do what God want me to do, but I'm getting used, or they disrespecting me. But you gotta think, it ain't you might be trying to do this. God might not have told you to do that. You can't think with your heart all the time. You can't think with your emotions. You gotta let God lead you on what you need to do. And you have to be, you can't just blame God for everything. Every mistake that happens, every bad thing that happened, you can't say, well, why God let this happen to me? No, you let it happen to you. You did it. It wasn't God. So, If this your first time to our channel, I'm Letitia, and that's Brian over there. And yeah, like, share, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you can get all of our videos, and we'll see you in the next one.
Y'all just heard our conversation earlier about stuff, but now we're back at the house, and I wanted to spend like an hour out here, and again, I'm trying to make progress, man. We still got stuff that I'm trying to go through and just trying to make it look neater in here. I'm trying this stuff right here. I want to get to this side, and I want to give me another shelf to go right here, really, once this couch get out of here. Or if not, I might end up putting one against that wall. But some of the stuff I got for sale, I'm gonna end up getting, either if it don't sell soon, I'm gonna give it away to somebody that might need it or something. But know how y'all like these videos or whatever. You know, just let us know. Put in the comments like, yeah, we like these, or we want like y'all see y'all do more stuff, or blah blah blah. We listen to our comments and stuff. But yeah, this side coming along pretty good. I still gotta went through some boxes. Those are empty. Gotta go through this one because that's bike stuff actually. But I'm gonna go through and make sure it ain't nothing that we don't need. But yeah, that's the ottoman. Gotta get rid of it. Have my fan on out here when it get kind of hot. Turn that on. But yeah, so I want to let y'all know what we had going on. It's Sunday, so it's actually some games going on and stuff like that. Wife in there cooking dinner and stuff, and she's taking a test right now, so definitely get back with y'all in a little bit later. Alright y'all, so I was outside putting up the trampoline, but got all the parts except for one right here. This part right here. Well, I'm not gonna say I don't have it, I have it, but some way the pole got bent and I was trying to put it back. It didn't work out too good, so probably have to try to look to see if I can order another part, because this thing is bent, and it was already bent, and I was trying to bend it back. I don't know how it ended up getting bent like this in storage. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I don't know how that is, but got all the springs. I actually got two mats, that mat, and then there's another one over there. And then the other things for the net, which just realized we don't have a net. We got the poles, but not a net. And this is on here too, but it's kind of faded. Might end up throwing this away. I don't know. We're gonna have to see. But yeah, I was doing that. Tisha's actually inside cooking. This boy standing here like a mannequin. Look at this guy. These two guys. Letitia's actually in here cooking Sunday dinner.
Man, Letitia is cooking, doing whatever the kids asking for, warming up the peanuts, doing tests, doing assignments. I'm doing everything. While my baby's out there doing everything on the outside.
What, dude?
BJ, yeah. Not yours, not getting them.
And Shy actually doing stuff. But Ashley wanted to just come and let y'all know what had going on for today. What you doing, dude?
I do nothing. Look
at this dude doing too. Alright.
Anytime they holler they innocent, they lying.
Yeah, that.
You lying, bro.
Yeah, like that.
You lying.
BJ. See, he won't look, so that's definitely not an innocent face. That's not an innocent face. Not an innocent face. Well, yeah. I'm about to get me some peanuts too. My wife
I already fixed yours right there in that bowl.
And I don't know. I want to let's see if I can find a little part of that pole, see what the price of that is, and all right, we'll be back later.
Yep.
Scared no more, man. Couldn't catch me.
What's up, guys? So I'm coming back to finish up this video for tonight, and I was telling my wife earlier that I was so thankful. We're actually going through our bedroom now, and I was looking at some of the stuff that I had. Like, man, I probably had, because I was saying I didn't have shoes. My wife was like, you know what, I'm not gonna say nothing else because you got shoes, but I couldn't think of the shoes I had. Like, y'all gotta think our stuff was in storage for like 2 years, right? 2 years. So over the course of 2 years, you know, you'll forget what you have. So I literally forgot what we had. So I was like, man, I probably pulled out like, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 10 extra pairs of shoes I did not even know I had. And then I would start going through it. My wife used to buy me like the Stance socks, like the NBA player used to play in and stuff like that. And I probably got like 20, 30 pair of those. I had to use like 2 drawers just for socks. So Lord, man, would just be thankful. And then she going through her stuff right now. Look at her. She out on the floor, y'all. She grinding around. Look at her. Yes, buddy, what you say? Well, yeah, we actually going through. I removed them 2 boxes and stuff like that, and yeah, we going through. We getting this situated, man. Y'all understand. Y'all probably like, man, they still going through. Y'all don't understand. Like, we literally are trying to go through all the stuff we had from when we was in Atlanta. We was in a 5-bedroom house. We went down to a 3-bedroom. Then we got stuff for the 3-bedroom we had on top of the 5-bedroom stuff. So that's like 8, 9 bedroom worth of stuff. So we going through it and trying to situate everything and get everything situated. So yeah, so it's a work. And then you start going through stuff that you ain't had in a while. You like, dang, man, I had this, I had that. You don't remember. But I'm grateful. I thank God for what we had and stuff like that. So definitely thankful for that. But you got anything else, Miss Howard, before I close out this video?
No, I got nothing. I'm just trying to finish up so I can take a shower.
Alright, so we about to definitely finish up, take a shower, and that's it, y'all. Thank y'all for watching our videos, and stay strong together. Later.
Lord, I thank you. Who has your back when things get tough? Who has your back when life gets rough? Knowing that God gave his son for us.